The 2024 U.S. presidential election is heating up. It's Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump in a battle for the soul of America. The stakes are high, the world is watching, every vote counts. This is a fight for the future. The American people face a stark choice. Do they want to return to the divisive politics of the past? Or do they want to move forward with a leader who represents hope and change? Kamala Harris offers a clear alternative to Donald Trump's brand of politics. She is a proven leader with a track record of fighting for working families. Harris is campaigning on a message of unity and optimism. She is promising to bring the country together and build a better future for all Americans. Trump, on the other hand, is resorting to his old playbook of fear and division. He is trying to scare voters into believing that America is in decline and that only he can save it. Kamala Harris is running a disciplined and focused campaign. She is staying on message and avoiding unforced errors. Her strategy is clear: mobilize the Democratic base, persuade undecided voters, and energize young people. She is doing this by focusing on the issues that matter most to Americans: healthcare, education, and the economy. Harris is a powerful and charismatic speaker. She connects with voters on a personal level. She speaks to their hopes and dreams. Harris is also a skilled debater. She is not afraid to take on Trump directly. In their first debate, she effectively challenged his record and exposed his lies. Harris is running on her experience as a prosecutor, a senator, and a vice president. She is highlighting her accomplishments in each of these roles. She is also emphasizing her commitment to fighting for social justice and equality. Harris is making the case that she is the most qualified candidate to lead America in these challenging times. The latest polls show that Kamala Harris is now leading Donald Trump in the race for the White House. This is a significant shift in the race. It is a clear sign that voters are rejecting Trump's divisive rhetoric and embracing Harris's message of hope and change. A recent USA Today Suffolk poll shows Harris with a 5-point lead over Trump. This lead is within the margin of error, but it is still significant. It is the first time that Harris has led Trump in a national poll. The poll also shows that Harris is winning among key demographics, including women, young people, and people of color. The poll results are a reflection of the growing enthusiasm for Harris's candidacy. Voters are responding to her message of change and her vision for a more united America. They are also impressed with her experience and her qualifications. The Trump campaign is in disarray. They are trailing in the polls. Their message is not resonating with voters, and their candidate is increasingly erratic. In response, the Trump campaign is making a desperate gamble. They are shifting their focus to a handful of key states. The Trump campaign has conceded defeat in several states, including New Hampshire and Nevada. They are now focusing their resources on states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. These states are all considered to be toss-ups. The Trump campaign believes that they can win these states by turning out their base and suppressing the Democratic vote. This is a risky strategy. It is based on the assumption that Trump can win the Electoral College without winning the popular vote. This is what he did in 2016. However, it is a much more difficult task this time around. Section 5. United Front, Harris and Biden on the campaign trail. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are campaigning together in the final weeks of the election. This is a show of unity and strength. It is also a sign that Biden is fully behind Harris's candidacy. Biden is a popular figure within the Democratic Party. His endorsement is a major boost to Harris's campaign. Biden and Harris are campaigning together in key battleground states. They are holding rallies and town halls. They are also meeting with voters one-on-one. Biden is using his platform to introduce Harris to voters who may be unfamiliar with her. He is vouching for her character and her experience. The joint appearances by Biden and Harris are generating a lot of excitement among Democratic voters. They are also helping to unify the party behind Harris's candidacy. This is essential if Harris is going to defeat Trump in November. Section 6. Investing in victory. Harris bolsters down-ballot races. Kamala Harris is not just focused on her own race. She is also working to elect Democrats up and down the ballot. Harris knows that she cannot achieve her goals if she does not have a Democratic Congress to work with. Harris has been campaigning with Democratic candidates for the Senate and the House of Representatives. She has also been raising money for these candidates. In fact, the Harris campaign has transferred $25 million to support down-ballot races. This is the largest such transfer in a presidential cycle. This investment in down-ballot races is a sign that the Harris campaign is serious about winning back control of Congress. It is also a sign that they believe that a blue wave is possible in November. Section 7 AI and outrage Musk's controversial image. The 2024 election has been marked by its share of controversy. One of the most notable incidents involved Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Musk shared an AI-generated image of Kamala Harris on social media. The image depicted Harris as a communist dictator. The image was widely condemned as being offensive and misleading. Many people accused Musk of trying to influence the election with disinformation. Musk defended the image, claiming that it was satire. However, few people were buying it. The incident highlights the growing problem of AI-generated disinformation. As AI technology becomes more sophisticated, it is becoming easier to create realistic-looking images and videos that are completely fake. This technology has the potential to be used to manipulate voters and interfere with elections. Section 8. The final stretch. What will decide the election? The 2024 U.S. presidential election is too close to call. Kamala Harris is leading in the polls, but Donald Trump is a master of defying expectations. The outcome of the election will likely depend on a few key factors. Turnout will be crucial. Democrats need to turn out their base in large numbers if they want to win. They also need to persuade undecided voters to support Harris. The Trump campaign is hoping to suppress the Democratic vote through voter intimidation and misinformation. The economy could also play a role in the election. If the economy is doing well, it could help Trump. However, if the economy is struggling, it could hurt his chances of re-election. The COVID-19 pandemic is another wild card. If there is another surge in cases in the fall, it could benefit Harris. The debates could also have an impact on the race. Harris is a skilled debater. She could use the debates to expose Trump's weaknesses and solidify her lead in the polls. However, Trump is also a formidable debater. He could use the debates to regain some lost ground.